Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From Pirates and Princesses. Right, Thor Love and Thunder is not being loved by the critics. Yeah, it seems we're finally turning around. No, it's here. Sexy hair. Oh wait, let me focus. Marvel's next film is releasing this Thursday on Friday, and the critics are already not feeling the love. Since the embargo is up, the reviews are starting to roll out, and it is sitting at 71 on Rotten Tomatoes. Remember, this movie was pretty much bait and switch kind of deal. You get King Valkyrie and all the retarded nonsense, and I'll be honest, the MCU universe, I stopped caring even before the last Avenger movie. I just don't feel like it. It's just so generic, so lack of passion, lack of love, lack of respect for the lore and things like that. It feels so empty. It feels like one of those generic Chinese cars you see sometimes on TV and other places. It feels very much like that. The complete total lack of passion, the desire of making something. It feels generic, a piece of garbage. It feels like you're just going there to waste money to the possibility that maybe something good, maybe perhaps will happen here or there. And that's exactly what it feels like on this goddamn fucking movie. And well, in most Marvel movies as of late, on Disney mostly, including Star Wars and Star Trek, they all feel garbage. It's kind of like you overpay for garbage. It's like a shit taking a shit that then that shit takes another shit. That's how bad it has been. Well, why am I not surprised, right? Let's see. Now, this of course does not mean that the audiences will also hate it. Frankly, even if they do, the narrative will be spun that not liking you, not liking, makes you a bigot and some fuck. Jesus Christ, Pirates and Princesses! Copy editor! But many times critics hate a film and the audiences love it, so it might still fly with general audiences. Maybe this is perhaps one of the few instances that the critics and audiences finally match? Don't know, let's see what will happen, but here is what they said. Why am I not surprised? Though these zigzags and mood swings work, not entirely, but at its fizziest, the camaraderie among the principal's boys, the picture. Chicago Tribune. Marvel's campest entry yet, but sadly ventures too far into parody. Even more so than the Eternals? Miss Marvel, or what's the... Unless you are referring only to movies, because if not, then you have the Marvel thingy shit animal bob or thingy on Disney Plus. Right. You can't really go far wrong with Hemsworth dorky hot guy charisma. White titties. White titties. You know, you have a problem when you're called white titties. It should never be white titties, it should be yes titties. That's why it sucks. You never question titties. Titties should not be questioned, right? Offbeat sense of humor, but you can't come away thinking you've had enough for a while. With every half-written joke, the creative stasis settles in like a stale fart. Well, that's pretty much my type of comments, or my type of stuff that I actually like to say. So maybe he has a point, because so far all the trailers that we have seen, that pretty much is that. Or maybe it's not even a stale fart, but more like a stinging fart that when you breathe it in, it burns the nostrils. But Portman, and especially Bale, contribute more than enough capital A acting benefits to lend deeper emotional dimensions to why goddamn fucking TTs lose, occasionally too cheerful but always visually adventurous adaptation of Jason Aaron's stint on the mighty Thor. Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful to say nothing. Everything is pitched at such a frantically insistent pace that the intended laughs die on the vine. Well, that's a miracle coming out from the Daily Beast. Considering that these people are usually the ones who say, if you don't like this, you are a racist. Albeit I'm gonna have to go with this review here from the review from Scott Tobias. With every half-written joke, the creative stays self-designed like a still thought. I think that he said everything in less than a paragraph. And this one said a lot. And meant nothing. Right. I certainly never expected to say this about Taika Waititi's film, but the truth is, I hated every minute of Thor Love and Thunder. One of the wonkiest Marvel movies ever, but also the best all-around film since Avengers Endgame. Holy shitty. Then again, it's Joe Blow, so it's a rare Marvel movie that barely holds together. I'll be honest with you. Doctor Strange, too. Eternals. It's Marvel. Are all kind of shit movies that not holding together. Especially with King Valkyrie. Oh, good lord. Jesus fucking Christ. That's just a retarded name. Right. The final 45 minutes do plenty of heavy lifting and carry thunderous stakes at consequences, but it's nowhere near enough to love this. Collision of competing tones, subplots, conceptual big swings, and chaos masquerading as pathos. This new addition to the Asgardian gods and monsters corner of Marvel Cinematic Universe is a holy mess. You know, you could have just said that it was a still thought. At least that would be faster than saying what you just did, but then again, it seems to be correct on Rolling Stones. Right. Love and Thunder is badly paced, green screen into oblivion. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised on that one. And the constant dribble of jokes and jabs undercuts any attempt at plotting an emotional arc. From Thrillist. Thor Loves and Thunder isn't just a misfire, it's a scam. From Polygon? Do you realize that makes you a goddamn fucking racist? No, wait. Misogynist. I think they're about either racist or misogynist. Oh, one of those two. More and more, the cinematic universe feels simultaneously too big to fail and too wide to support the weight of its own endless machinations. None of it necessarily makes any more sense in way goddamn fucking boobies' hands, but at least somebody is having fun. Entertainment Weekly. I'm actually having so much of a fun and poking fun at the reviews. Especially in the name of the poor little dude called White Boobies. As you can see, it's a mixed bag. Even some of the fresh reviews read like they aren't. Right. I can't see what the audiences say. Is this going to be another Eternals where the audience agree with the critics, or are we going to see audiences go against the critics, as they often do? Disney needs this one to do well after Lightyear, and given that it's a Marvel film with established characters, it likely will. Oh good lord. It's going to be embarrassing, isn't it? Oh well. If it's embarrassing, I'm here to cover it and laugh at its own misery. Hey, I live for that shit. Schadenfreude. I love it. On that goddamn fucking hell, remember, when you see in the name of that dude, remember it's White Boobies. Have a great fucking night.